Hello and welcome to Wisdom Path, my beloved buddy. Have you ever experienced a ghost wind on a completely motionless day? A hint of something just beyond your reach? That's the energy we're focusing on today. It's a world of invisible forces, preordained pathways, and the tenacious magic of your own soul. It is about how you are not just living your life. You are living the life. A younger version of yourself vividly imagined its existence. You realize you're more than simply a collection of events. You are a living, breathing witness to the power of steadfast inner vision. You've withstood storms and faced obstacles that would have crushed weaker spirits. And you are still here. It shines brighter than ever. If you've been pulled to this message, it's because you're on the verge of something monumental. Something that has taken years, if not decades, to manifest. Even if the rest of the world hasn't caught up, you may have a feeling that it is correct. Perhaps you're getting small winks from the divine, indicating you're on the correct route. You may be experiencing turbulence and feel as if everything is coming apart. But here's a secret. Sometimes it is in the midst of seeming turmoil that we are most forcefully aligned with our genuine selves, as the old gives way to the startlingly new. Imagine a dam collapsing, not in devastation, but in magnificent release, letting the river of your potential to finally flow freely, despite the background cacophony of doubt and uncertainty. You're linked to something deeper, something old inside yourself. You're drowning out the outside noise and listening for your soul's voice. You're laser-focused on a route that has been waiting for you, and the credit for it does not simply go to you, sitting here now. It refers to the stubborn, unshakable energy of your inner kid. Consider when you were a youngster who spent hours buried in their imagination, constructing castles in the sky and fantasizing with such fervor that reality seemed to bend. Were you the youngster that remained out the window, apparently indifferent to the world outside, but really exploring vast worlds inside their mind? That youngster, that furiously inventive, stubbornly committed tiny human, is the mastermind behind your present adventure. They were a little giant with the power of sheer imagination. That youngster did not just wish for a brighter future. They were well aware of this. They were persuaded that they were meant to become their glorious selves. It's as if your inner kid was so adamant and completely certain of their destiny that nothing could stop them. They guarded their vision like a rare diamond, despite all odds. Even when faced with childhood trauma, family troubles, or other life obstacles, they always returned to their inner world to create, imagine, and construct. It was a natural, almost spontaneous process, driven by a genuine desire to make their vision a reality. That child's drive seemed divinely inspired, as if they were aligned with the Creator's goal for your life. They weren't simply creating dreams. They were guarding the holy design God had put inside you. You may not have arrived completely, but you are on the right track. Imagine a train leaving the station. It has a destination. The rails are put out front of it. I'm guiding it every step of the way. It develops velocity and slowly moves ahead. Nothing can genuinely detour it from its intended trajectory. That's where you are now. You're headed in the right direction. Your inner child saw that route with great passion and conviction. It became an actual reality. All you have to do now is keep living, following your intuition, and doing what you feel compelled to do, as your heart and spirit guide you. This is a critical moment for developing your intuition. Trust your early nudges and feelings. Do not overthink it. Do not second-guess yourself. Be old. You could have considered every potential consequence, but today's kids have removed such restricting ideas. You have a deeply rooted trust. An internal GPS is directing you exactly where you need to go. Trusting such nudges is the finest approach to demonstrate to the divine that you are committed to this path. If you feel compelled to schedule a vacation, do it. Go in the direction you feel pulled to. It may seem forceful at first, but now is the moment to embrace those urges. You're being guided there. If you just yield, let go of the impulse to control the result, and follow your intuition, you will find yourself in perfect alignment. Let go and let God to catch you. And this is something very deep. Your inner child gave you this road because of the anguish, struggle, and events that almost lost your innocence. You may have had to grow up too quickly to withstand experiences that deprived you of the innocent delight of youth. You may never have felt fully secure, not even in your own body or identity. But as a result of those experiences, your inner child has bestowed upon you this tremendous gift. Now, the following chapter, the next season of your life, is a love letter to that kid. They brought you here. They connected you to the dreams in your heart. You're aware that your fantasies are going to become reality. They were adamantly, almost annoyingly, committed to you taking this road, knowing the difficulties you would encounter. Now it is your chance to give back. Give them the delight of playing, the surprise of childhood inquiry. See the world through their eyes again, as if it were fresh new. Be kind with yourself. You're creating a new identity, much like a newborn takes its first steps. Your higher self is guiding you through this new world. Let rid of old notions and establish a fresh foundation. You've already dismantled the old, but be patient. You are a newborn in this new era, a precious and sensitive creature. Do not anticipate perfection. Don't beat yourself up for not getting everything done or staying on schedule every day. You're the sort of person that aspires for perfection and pushes oneself because you understand your abilities. But that inner kid wants care, nurturing, and understanding. As a youngster, you may have been harsh on yourself since you were pushed to mature too quickly. But this marks a fresh beginning. This is the season for expressing your truth and refusing to be silenced. Shout it from the rooftops, even if it begins as a whisper. Declare who you are and how much you are worth. You've worked so hard to let go of the past. Commit to your new life with kindness and self-compassion. It may seem like walking in shoes that don't quite fit because you're still growing into them. You can't alter everything overnight. You will experience hurdles and triggers that will cause you to revert to previous behaviors. And that's okay. The goal is to avoid settling into old habits. We all dipped. We all flow. It's part of the experience. Be gentle to yourself at such times. This is the first time you have genuinely lived. There is a fresh feeling of optimism. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, a rainbow after a storm. You're committed to this route, and all you have to do is be patient with yourself while you negotiate its twists and turns. It's your first time living. Let it sink in. How fantastic is that? You're finally out of survival mode, appreciating the beauty and excitement of life. And your inner kid is the center of it all. They not only got you through the storms, but they also held onto the divine vision, the very spark of creation put inside you by the Creator himself. Prioritize. Play. Prioritize what makes you happy, because this life, this lovely, remarkable existence, is intended to be enjoyable. You are always supposed to overcome prior hardships in order to reach this state of love, calm, and joy. Trust that you have transformed and are now in an entirely other world. So go easy on yourself. I realize this was a deep dig and a difficult message, but I wanted to share it with you because it is so essential. I want you to live your life knowing that you are divinely directed, divinely protected, and passionately, irreversibly loved. This is your adventure, and it will be simply magnificent. Remember that you are not only on a route, you are the route. So go ahead, my buddy. Embrace the magic. Live your truth. Thank you for going on this adventure with me. If this message spoke to you, please like and share it with others who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and continue your magical adventure by viewing the most relevant video on your screen. See you there.